What's up, my Globo people? This is your host, Steph, aka the Globo Hobo. Welcome back to my channel. I'm signing on from a brand new location in South Jakarta. I'm actually going on a visa run to Singapore, so I'm gonna take you along with me, and then I need to share some updates with you about the direction of the channel and also some personal updates, so stay tuned. You're gonna find out more later on. So for now, just admire the view, guys. How cool is that? Views of the skyscrapers here in South Tangerang, just outside Jakarta. So yeah, really cool, nice place, quite noisy, but anyway. Okay guys, I need to get to the airport, so I'll see you in a bit. Here's the beautiful and well-organized Soekarno-Hatta Airport in Jakarta. Busy, hectic. I think a lot of people are going to the Mecca, going to the Hajj, so that's why it's so busy right now. But it's a very nice airport to use with it, like very easy. You can easily go through security, like carrying bottles of water. They're not gonna ask you to empty it. So yeah, really nice airport, well organized. So yes guys, when you live in Indonesia as an expat, so you probably have a working visa at the moment, or maybe a KITAS that allows you to set up business in Indonesia or even work remotely. But another option which is available is called a D1 or D12 visa, which allows you to stay in Indonesia for 1 year, but you have to exit the country every 60 days. So this option is available, negotiating a fee. Obviously, nothing is for free in this world, but you can stay for a year and exit the territory every 60 days. Just leave the country, even if it's only for 1 hour, get the stamp from a foreign country, and then come back. This is exactly what I'm doing today. I'm going to Singapore just for a few hours and then come back. This option is available for a minimum of a year. I think it's also available up to 3 or 5 years, but don't quote me on that. Go on the immigration website and you'll find out. So, okay guys, I get to see you in Singapore in a bit. Cheers! And bam, just like that, I made it to Singapore Changi Airport. So I only have a few hours here actually before going back to Jakarta, so I'll check it out quickly. I'll try to go into the center, city center. So I think there's a train I can take, so I'll get on that, try to buy a ticket first, and I'll try to do a very small comparison with Jakarta. I don't think you can compare. First, it's not really fair, I only have a few hours, and second, you can tell it's clean here, it's not Jakarta. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so let's see how we go. So apparently I can buy a pass here if I press English to start with, and then buy Singapore tourist pass. Ooh, very first thing, $17 for a pass for the day. That's not cheap. So anyway, let's buy that and let's see. And this is the pass you get for $17 for a day. So hopefully I can take the bus and everything for the whole day. So yeah, let's see guys, let's go and explore this. Okay, thank you. So first impressions, the metro looks very clean, the station. You can even eat on the floor. It's so shiny. And it reminds me of the Elizabeth line actually in London, but like way cleaner and less people. I mean, I'm only at the airport now, so let's see. So yeah, so when you come here, I'm waiting for the EW4 to Tanah Merah. So yeah, let's see you on the train, guys.
Change at this station for the downtown line. Expo. Euros.
So first impression, it feels like super modern. I feel like I'm in a city in Western Europe. I feel like I'm in, yeah, I feel like I'm back in London or even Paris, but more modern and more clean, obviously. So yeah, I don't even know where I'm going. So let's go and check it out. Let's see where it's taking me. I see a few things to visit. North Bridge Road, St. Andrew's Cathedral, Capitol. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going, but I feel like I know this place. I feel like I'm in Europe. So yeah, let's go and see, guys. But on a positive note, for Jakarta, the metro in Jakarta as well is very clean, but there's only one line, so you can't really compare. Look at that, guys. I found myself in City Hall. I think it's probably a CBD area, maybe like a business district area. So let's see how it is. I mean, one thing is really hot. I think all over Southeast Asia, like Jakarta, Indonesia, everywhere it's hot. Look at that, very modern, like double-decker bus, like back in England. So yeah, very cool vibe so far from Singapore. And my God, this traffic is amazing. There are no cars on the road. And there's real pavement. If you know my channel, you know I talk about pavement all the time. So yeah.
Back to our house, and it's filled with Dad's crap.
In the city so far is giving me a vibe of a little KL. I mean, I think it's probably bigger than KL. We're talking about a whole country, but so far it's very similar, like the same mall culture, the same cleanliness. Maybe it's cleaner here, but yeah, very Malaysian vibe. Very cool skyscrapers, very cool backdrops. Yeah. And the parliament just right here. I think the parliament is doing a great job in Singapore, like to develop the country just like that over 30-40 years. They've done an incredible job. Indonesia should just follow a little bit of their example. Next observation, the place is very quiet. It's like, obviously there are activities and things to visit, but the place is very, you don't hear cars, you don't hear traffic noise, you don't hear, which is great. So very peaceful, very nice place actually to walk around. Maybe in the long run, possibly a little bit boring, I would say, but it's a good thing. If you like peaceful, if you like quiet, this is a good place for you. Well, I mean, in the long run, it depends if you have the deep pockets for it, because things are pretty expensive here. So it's good for a weekend, but if you stay for too long, yeah, watch watch your bank account. What a nice view, what a nice place to sit down and just enjoy some food. So yeah, guys, the update about the channel I wanted to tell you so much about. So obviously I'm going to continue this channel, the Globo Hobo, and I'm going to keep on traveling places and try to show you as much as possible of my life abroad. But because of personal circumstances, I'm actually leaving Indonesia in a few months. It is with great sadness that I'm actually leaving because of personal circumstances. So I don't know yet where I would go next, but one thing for sure is that I'm leaving Jakarta. I'm leaving Indonesia. So maybe drop a comment below to let me know where you think I should move to. I mean, I know it's a big question, but anyway, regardless, I need to move on. So yeah, and about the channel in itself, so I keep on exploring, I keep on going places, but I want to incorporate more elements of self-development and spirituality maybe on the channel, because I'm actually going through a big change in my life at the moment. So I want to incorporate that into the channel. So yeah, if you hear me talking more about, adapting and change and spirituality and, everything really, chakra, transformation, things like that, while I explore places, then you know what. So yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm actually leaving Indonesia. So yeah, really sad, but it has to be done. So yeah, okay, anyway, enough with the sadness. Let's explore more of Singapore for today. Yeah, so is it comparable with Jakarta, or even is Jakarta comparable to Singapore? Nah, not at all. They're not in the same class. Sorry, Jakarta, you're great. The SCBD can maybe try to compare, but not as much. It's not as clean, it's not as organized. So sorry, Jakarta. Sorry, new president. Is it Prabowo? Yeah, you have a lot of work to do, mate. So yeah, sorry to disappoint, guys. Look at that, beautiful. I think that's probably the town hall, I guess. Yeah, very nice place. Oh, maybe that's the capital, I think. Yeah, the capital with the O, I guess. There it is, the Raffles Hotel. I think this is called the Raffles Hotel. I mean, it's one of the most iconic buildings here in Singapore, in the shape of a ship. And then just behind you have the riverside, and then the town hall, maybe, I suppose, or maybe that's a big museum. So very great, guys. It's beautiful, it's grand here, like very regal. Absolutely love it. And the amazing thing about Singapore is that English is widely spoken. It's almost like native level, I would say. So you can speak English, you can speak Bahasa, which is very similar to the Bahasa Indonesia and the Bahasa Melayu in Malaysia. So yeah, great, amazing. Really recommend. But if you have the money for it. You can see the people dancing for TikTok in front of the museum. How cool. Hopefully they're gonna go viral. Yes, look how nice it is, guys. A river walk. I feel like I could be in a quiet area by the Thames in London or by the River Seine in Paris. So yeah, Singapore, guys, is very nice. It's very tranquil, and it's such a pleasure to be able to walk somewhere nice and quiet by a river with architecture, like old colonial architecture, and also modern architecture with all the skyscrapers and the malls around. Yeah, so I should say it's a very convenient place to live as an expat. It's great transportation system, great pavement. You're able to walk everywhere. You can see a lot of culture. You can see some churches. You can see monuments everywhere. I don't know how big the place is. Unfortunately, I'm not able to stay for a few days. I'm only here for a few hours, but to have like parks and river right in the middle of the city and streets with bars and pubs and restaurants, and it's great, guys. It's really great. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame I can't explore more, but I sure will be back and I'll show you more at another time. But for now, that's all I'm showing you now. I hope to see you around in Jakarta for the next few months, guys. If not, that's going to be somewhere else in the world. Who knows? So you take care, guys. Have a beautiful day, evening, wherever you are. Peace.